Okay, let's talk Enter the Gungeon. So first of all, it's pixel art, roguelike, top-down, bullet hell shooter. Graphics, I'm gonna go ahead and give it probably a 7. A 7. The graphics were great, but they weren't phenomenal. They were really good for pixel art, but it's still pixel art. It's not like it's high-end graphics. I like the colors. I liked the depth. I liked the thought that they put into each design. Everything was bullet themed, and it was hilarious and fun. But it still wasn't what I would call cutting-edge graphics. Gameplay, I'm gonna go ahead and give it an 8.5. I'm gonna give it an 8.5 for gameplay. I'm not really into the top-down shooters, but I had a really good time with this one. There's lots to explore, lots to unlock, and it seems like those unlocks come very quickly and easily. There are a lot of roguelikes where the unlocks don't come quite so naturally, and they're a little bit more difficult and challenging to get. Enter the Gungeon definitely has those, but it also feels like a lot of the basic stuff I'm able to unlock very quickly, very easily. I also really enjoyed that there are 4 different Gungeoneers to play as that actually, like, each one plays a little differently and has different abilities, so you can kind of play at your style even though the game is basically the same for all 4. Audio, this is kind of where this game isn't the greatest. The sounds are crisp and clean, but there's just not a lot of variance, and I kind of grew tired of hearing the same sounds over and over and over again. All the bullets, they sound very similar. And I think that's by design, so that you know your bullets from enemy bullets and you kind of hear things going on. But with all the bullets that appear on the screen, that's a lot of them. There's no dialogue. The music, the soundtrack is good, so I'm gonna go ahead and give that also a 7 because the music is good. The sound effects got kind of tiring sometimes. As far as the story goes, I really didn't get into the story, but apparently each one of the Gungeoneers has their own story and their own backstory to go to. So, you know, each person is basically coming to the Gungeon to change the past, to kill their past, so that they can be redeemed. Right? This is their purgatory or something like that. Right? They come here to after their death to right the wrongs that they've committed. So, I get that. I didn't actually get to complete the story, but from what I gather, that's kind of the way it goes. I'm going to go ahead and give it a 6 for story, just for the part that I haven't seen, which puts this game at a 7 overall. Not bad. 7 overall for Enter the Gungeon. It's a fairly cheap game. I bought a physical copy, I want to say for about $20 used at a GameStop. But I think you can get it on the eShop for about 15 to 20 normally anyway. So it's a pretty decent game. I had a really good time with it. I'm not sure that I'll be playing it again, but we'll see. I mean, maybe one of those days I'm just going to get in the mood for a top-down bullet hell, and Enter the Gungeon's definitely one of the better ones.